Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going through a quarterly review, my first quarterly review ever. Uh, Basically where I just review my performance for the quarter, my trading performance for the quarter. So let's get into it. And this will be slow. It's going to be longer than my other videos. And if you guys do see anything that I could add to this that would be more beneficial, that would add some benefit to it, please go ahead and let me know in the comment section. And while you're down there, please go ahead, hit the like button. And now let's start. I took 41 trades, had 14 wins, 27 losses, had an R multiple of 12.16, I had a gain of 5.54%, and a 34% win rate. Now, my KPIs, key performance indicators, equity curve peaked out at 20.78%, and low was 4.34%. My result at the end of the day was 5.5% at the end of the quarter. So peaked out at 20%, which is pretty like really good, but wasn't able to keep that profit. Went on a losing streak. Actually, my longest losing streak ever, 14 trades in a row. I've never even had that in back testing, so pretty new. Uh, New series events got a plan for. Win rate over time. Once at one point, my win rate was 56.25%. The majority of trades during this time were JCP and CNS. They all had weekly and daily biases. So that's a major note on keeping the win rate high. Want to keep it around that rate. Try to get it as high as possible, of course. Weekly, I mean, win loss size. Expectancy for the win was positive 3.32%, and expectancy for losers was minus 1.62%. Now, the sum gain for my winners was 46%, about 93K, and some loss was 43%, about 87K. So, just giving a lot of my profits up, especially during that winning streak. Working on cutting my losses is probably going to be the major thing that I'm going to be working on next. Let's go ahead and close that. Average hold time for winners and losses. Most losses occurred within 24 hours. All full 1 hour losses happened within 3 hours. So that's a potential sign for me to stay on the chart for the first 3 hours. See if I can cut a loss early, definitely before the 50%, or at least at the 50% mark. Performance by day of week. I perform best when I look for entries on Tuesday through Friday. Monday has little to no winners when I enter on this day. Performance by hour of day. I perform best in the evenings, Eastern Standard Time. Most of my positions were 1 hour or slightly more due to slippage. Most of my profits came from USD pairs. This quarter, GBP USD brought the most profit, and USD JPY produced the highest loss. Most winners did not draw down more than 50%. Losses gave little to no profit before pushing for stops. Dippin' Dot best trade for the quarter was GBP USD, which was a Dippin' Dot based off of an engulfing candle on the daily time frame, and got a retest of that daily level 122.63, and was able to add to that position later on. Working now. Okay, how about now? There we go. So this first position here just hit my limit and just went straight to stops. Now efficiency, I follow my rules about 65% of the time. Now reflection questions, what were the best and worst setups? The best setup was JCP, which had a 7.7% gain. Worst setup was inverse, 3.7 0.1% gain or loss. What actions led to most losses? Taking trades on Monday cost me 20K. Early entries cost me Early entries cost me 20K. Trading dollar yen cost me 17K. Trading with no weekly or daily buys cost me 45K. Long positions cost me 18K. Taking setups that are not in my plans cost me 29K. Trading off H1 levels cost me 10K. The actions led to most profits. Trading off daily levels, bearish engulfing bias. Trading Wednesday. Trading GBP USD, short positions, GBP USD. And that gained 32K, 31K, 25K, 24K, 23K, and 16K, respectively. What was the reasons for most of my mistakes? Taking setups with an early entry that had no weekly or daily bias and that are not in my trade plan. Now, next quarter planning, the three goals I have for next quarter are only take setups with the weekly or daily bias because that produced the highest win rate. So we really want to cut out those losses, period. And also not trading on Mondays. Mondays, pretty much just lost on Mondays if I entered on Mondays. Minimize R loss, lower. I want to lower than this last quarter. Want to lower than 18R. And I'm going to be implementing the cut at 50% again. Projections for next quarter. US 30. I'm looking for US 30 to break above 34.94.0.3. Right here, we see price has made a higher low, and on the monthly time frame, and look for price to break above this high here. Next, Euro USD is probably one of my favorites. Is my favorite for these setups I have right here. We're just below a weekly level 1.1032, and look for price to break above that point, and then make a move up to 16.16 or 1.1616. And I'll be actually scaling into that position as well. And there's also room to scale into here on US 30 that I'll be looking at on a lower time frame. Then finally, dollar Swiss, looking for price to move closer to bottom of the monthly range 0.8757. If we look at this, you just have price within a range and looking for price to just reach the bottom again. We're creating lower highs here, so I'm not really looking for price to push up and respect this low just yet. Probably take out this low would what I'd like to see. Take out this low and potentially push lower. Potentially, we'll see. If not, continue in the range. But we'll just see how it reacts to the bottom of the range. And then finally, the simulator. Pretty poor results. Break even results pretty much. Went on a big boom cycle and lost all the profits in that last losing streak that I had. My longest losing streak ever. But that's the quarterly review. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions, go ahead, comment in the comment section. If you like the video, hit the like button. And if you want to join the Discord server, keep up with trades that I take. The link to that is in the description. And I will catch you guys in the next one.